Hello, everyone. Thank you for those who are joining me live, and thank you for those who will be watching this video afterward. Those that do not know me, my name is Janae Adams. I am an international speaker and the author of Debt Sucks. So I have two different books with the name of Debt Sucks. One is for college students and one is for everyone else. So if you're well out of college, well out of high school by a few years, then my Debt Sucks, Everyone's Guide to Winning with Money and Living Their Dreams is the book for you. But like I said, I'm an international speaker, so I speak at corporations and high schools, colleges, and nonprofits about financial literacy. And I know that is a boring word because it is, but it's basically I show people how to control their money. And those that don't know my story, I paid off $50,000 of debt in 2.5 years. And so I go around the country, I go around the world, sharing exactly how I did that so I can help people move their money from the red to the black. So that's why this is called Money Moving Monday. So I always do a Facebook Live. I've done it probably 5 times now. I started 5 weeks ago doing a video on Instagram that comes out on Monday mornings. And that is the tip for the week, the Debt Sucks tip, kind of like my money tip. And then I do a blog post that's on LinkedIn as well as goes out to my email list. And it's also on Medium. And then on Monday, I like to do a Facebook Live and talk deeper about that tip because you only can say so much on Instagram in a minute. You only can write so much before people get bored. So I get on Facebook Live every Monday at different times. So it's not like a specific time that I get on. That's why I make sure that I post the video after I finish, and I also try to run it for a few days afterwards so people who missed it live can still see it. So the tip for today and for this week was time to find your money. So those that seen the video last week and follow me here on Facebook as well as on Twitter and Instagram, they know that last week was all about more month than money. We have so many people that each and every month paycheck comes one day and it's gone the next day, or maybe sometimes gone the same day. And a lot of times it's not about finding more money. It's not about getting a second job. It's really about finding where your money is going. So this week's tips, that is what I talked about. I talked about how to find that money that you're missing. So you can either pay off debt or you can save up for those dreams that you have, dreams of maybe starting a business, going on vacation, quitting that job you hate, whatever it may be. Today's tip is about finding the money for that. So first and foremost, you have to keep up with your expenses. And a lot of people say, well, I do keep up my expenses, but that can't possibly be true, especially if you have more month than money. Some people are really in a position that that's what their situation is, that they don't earn enough for the expenses that they have, so they're really living paycheck to paycheck. But a lot of us, and I found this out when I was in the $50,000 of debt, that I really was just throwing money away and not keeping up with it every month. And because of that, that is why I was not able to save any money, and why I got into so much debt, because I just was, living life basically in the present and not thinking about the future. So I want to talk about this tip because this tip is about thinking about not only the now but in the future. So the way you find your money each and every month is that you have to do what I call a 2-week expense tracking. And what you're going to do is track your expenses for 2 weeks, starting on the 1st of the month or the 15th, whichever one you decide. And a lot of people ask me, well, why the 1st or the 15th? Well, it's because that's when major bills come due. That's when your mortgage is due, apartment rent, student loan payments, car loan payments, car insurance payments, your cell phone bill, whatever. All of those usually come due on the 1st or the 15th of the month. Because the companies that when they talk to you and you take out that car payment or you take out that mortgage, they ask you which date you want it on. And it's usually the middle of the month or the end of the month or beginning, because they know that's when your paycheck comes. And so they want to make sure they get paid. So they're going to make sure that bill comes on those days that you are being paid. And that's what makes it so easy for people to set up direct deposits and bill pay, Because as soon as your paycheck hits that morning, during that day, they'll take out the money they need for the light bill or the energy bill or your cell phone, because they know the money is there as long as you're still working. So that's why I tell people to start their 2-week expense tracking on the 1st or the 15th. And you have to keep up with every penny that comes out of your pocket. That is the only way this works. So a lot of people have, they'll estimate what they spend on their cell phone bill. They'll say, I spend $110 on my cell phone bill, when in reality they spend $113.67 on their cell phone bill each month. And if they go over their data, it's even more. So you have to know it down to a penny. Even if you go to a gas station and you buy a pack of gum that's 75 cents, that needs to be recorded. And you can keep your receipts. I think that's the easiest way to do it, is to do receipts. Keep them either, ladies, in your pocketbook or your purse, fellas, book bag, pockets, in your glove compartment, in your car, wherever. Or you can just write it down. I just think having a physical copy of a receipt makes it a lot easier, because when you get that receipt, you can put it off to the side with the other receipts and add it up after the 2 weeks. This is going to make sure that you are keeping up with every single penny that comes out of your pocket, comes out of your bank account. And over these 2 weeks, whether you start on the 1st or the 15th, you're going to start to see where you're spending your money at. You're going to see that, man, I didn't know I was spending that amount of money on my gas. I didn't know I was spending that amount of money eating out. I didn't know that Chick-fil-A cost me $7 just to eat for myself, or Chipotle cost me $8.50 for just one meal for myself. Those 2 weeks that you're going to be keeping up with your expenses are really going to show you exactly where your money is going. It's really going to help you understand that maybe it's not that you're not making enough money. It's that you're not really knowing where the money is going, and you need to really figure that out. So for the 2 weeks expense tracking, if you're really serious about paying off debt and finding out where your money is going, then for 2 weeks on the 1st or the 15th, so the 15th is coming up soon. So you can start on that day, or you can wait till the 1st of the month. But either way, you have to start on those 2 dates, and for 2 weeks straight, keep up all your expenses. The major expenses are going to be easy to find because they're probably online, they're in bills in your house, and you can write that down. But the smaller ones are going to be the hard ones to do. And that is gas, eating out, entertainment such as movies, buying clothes, the dry cleaners. Those little expenses add up, and those are the expenses that drop through our fingertips. Those are the little expenses that are really the reason that we probably we have more monthly money. And that's why they have to be calculated. You can't just let them be. You have to really make sure that you have them recorded, or you have the receipt for them. So I wanted to do this Facebook Live to really share with you how, when I started paying off the $50,000 of debt in 2.5 years, we took 2 weeks and we tracked our expenses. We could not do anything else before until we got that done. We needed to know where our money was going. And the same thing for you. You need to know where your money is going before any kind of other debt sucks tip is really going to help you pay that off. So I wanted to share this with you quickly. And once again, my name is Janae Adams. For those that are just joining me, I am an international speaker and the author of 2 books, both titled Debt Sucks. And I paid off $50,000 of debt in 2.5 years, and I share those principles with people around the world on college campuses, at high schools, at corporations, and nonprofits. So if you're not following me here on Facebook, Janae Dream Girl Adams, feel free to follow me on Instagram at Janae Adams Speak, on Twitter, on Snapchat. I am almost on every social media platform, and I only give out financial tips on all of those platforms and really try to help you save money and pay off debt so that you can live your dreams. So thank you to everyone who joined me, and thank you to everyone who is watching this after it has been recorded, and share with others, especially people that you know, family and friends that need to hear this message, that can really benefit from this tip and from my book Debt Sucks, because it really takes you step by step of how I paid off that debt so quickly, and how you can do the same and bring more money into your household and get that debt out of your household so you can build wealth and live the dreams that you want. All right? Have a good one. Bye-bye.